This is where the fear comes in. There always has to be fear. Now watch him. See the cover sheet? That was the one he opened with. That's what they gave him. It's on top of the binder. So now he's picking up the cover sheet. This is how he looked up the case at the beginning. He's going to put it on the folder, and then he's going to hand it to the bailiff. I'm arguing the duration and time limit of a foreign judgment. They can keep him alive for as long as they want now. All you got to do is suck our judge off. It's a permanent injunction. Now I see he's holding the sheet. That was the one he opened with because remember, he didn't know what the case number of. He didn't have it in his computer. So now he takes it, he folds it. These are all exhibits that they filed on the 17th. But we don't know where they're at now. They've disappeared. See the 17th? The hearing was the 21st, which was the following Monday. That was a Thursday. There he is. He's holding the sheet because he's setting the stage. Because the judge didn't have this case up on his computer in the beginning. You see? I understand perfectly, and you made it clear several times, but they don't really let you argue. Because if you argue, the lawyers would lose. You're not really allowed any time. And I can't stop them. So I try to explain it's hard to deal with on the internet because people compose as you.
But that's not even really what's going on.
Here we go.
We've got telephone calls and direct contact.
No, I understand what he's saying.
Okay. Thank you.
Watch this. Now watch this. Here it goes. This is how you run the courthouse and the judges. To whoever. So he took the sheet of paper, he put it on the folder, and there he is. And who are they giving it to? Yeah, and there's high tech. He don't know what to do, and the other people are turning their heads. Lonnie and Mrs. Francis. Who's that going to, Judge? Oh, you see, it's a cover sheet and their binder. But where's the exhibits? Well, they're not even on the docket. And then she filed another pleading. They never sent it to me. It was an ambush. But this is typical. They're all doing it. And then not only were they able to do this, they're able to control the outcome outside adjudicator. It's all ex parte. But you see the guy's face? He wanted to be high tech. Now, like I said, she was going to play her part as a victim in a corporation. Under corporate commission, you would have to prove that you're an affiliate. But in this courthouse, you don't. No one will look up the word. But who's he giving it to, Judge? It's the cover sheet and the binder. See, they gave all that to them when I was getting my wife that's handicapped to get her up in the building, which it took quite a while. They were setting the stage. And then they try to control a proposal before the decree gets to the docket of what they wanted for more bananas. They're all doing it. It's got to stop, but it doesn't stop because one lawyer won't turn another lawyer in for that because they're all being paid the same, especially in corporate law. And she says she's not a corporate lawyer. Come on. All her cases are corporate lawyers. But it's not about her purging herself. But they're not supposed to take the stand. Everybody knows that. It's a conflict of interest, and they can't associate the word affiliates by a corporate definition, and they can annex and just bring any secretary in, anybody, and just keep amending the complaint until the judges get pissed off, and the either passive direction is to stomp the pro se litigant in the face as hard as you can because you're privileged, you're better than me because you're a lawyer, but I may have been other professions or done other things in life, but you're a better and I'm dirt. And the judges are just, the easiest way to solve this problem is to destroy the pro se litigant. Anybody that speaks truthful, and you're never really allowed any type of hearing. You never really get a hearing I filed the pleading, it was almost 100 some pages in regards to this, okay? To their motion to show cause. This is like 4 of them they've done. And all of them have censorship in it. And then they're posing as victims in an Inc. corporation. Come on. See this guy? He was there. Look at all his stuff, man. He was high tech. He was blowing himself right there. And then there you see them. Lonnie, time to leave. Chris won't figure out this was an ambush. I never sent him any of them exhibits. Oh, by the way, there's exhibits on the docket, but they don't really exist. And then, come on. They did this with the other sanction hearing. They were coming back for rotisserie fines. and then had me jailed. Because in December the 5th, 2019, prior to their sanction hearing that they mentioned this hearing that was on the 20th, 2 months later, they took the same recordings that were dismissed. She even said she doesn't agree with Judge Mackey. Arizona doesn't agree with Arizona. She's from Arizona. So Mackey isn't the matter judge. She wants the Florida statutes to stand. There's no criminal action. No one was ever hurt. And even when I told them that Mark Gannon's son was not in it, and he got a couple tweets, it wasn't no big deal. No one harassed him. But you got to play the fear factor in the victim. But you know what? The role playing's got to stop, because I can see what they're doing. If you watch this proceeding and you watch it from the beginning to the end, which no one may not, okay, because it's about an hour, but I'll do clips.